Okay, hello? Cool. How's it going, everybody? Uh, guess we'll give it a moment for everyone to get here and see if the stream is working, because YouTube was being dumb again. No surprise there, though. So happy Friday. All right, couple folks in the chat, so it must be working. What up? It's Friday, and I have been busy, and as you can possibly see, I've been packing like my entire studio to move. So I'm tired, and I don't really want to make videos right now because that's a lot of work, and who's got time for that, right? So anyways, as you probably know, I've been kind of packed working on a bunch of different video games, and that's why things have kind of slowed down a bit, and this is one of them, and I wanted to play it here tonight on stream and show you and talk about the music and stuff, I guess, because it's a pretty fun project. It's an indie game made by just a solo developer, again, which I love projects like that. He's a super, super cool guy. It's been really fun to work on this and play with some weirder ideas. I bought a Roland XV3080, like an old Roland Rompler for this soundtrack. I've been using the MS-2000R a bunch, which is used on like Metroid Prime and a bunch of other stuff. And then the Korg multi-poly, I've been using that a bunch. And then the Arturia JP8000. I wanted to buy a JP8000, but holy shit, those are expensive. So, you know, a lot of the sounds of like some of my favorite game soundtracks, like Metroid and Half-Life and Portal and shit like that, and just trying to blend all those together into my own sort of thing. So that's what I've been doing. Richard, hey, thank you. All right, cool. Everybody's here. Flexes in front of the camera. What a hunky beast. Except I've had like zero time to go to the gym anymore. Yeah. So, oh, Data Broth's here. What's up? Cool. So I think we're just going to kind of play the game. There's kind of two aspects to this game, and I wanted to show them both. I figured we'd play a little bit of the story mode, just kind of up to a certain point. I'm going to try to not speed run it, just because working on the soundtrack for the game, I've played the game so much that like I can get through the start of the game in like 5 minutes. So I'm going to try and slow myself down a little bit. And then there's these kind of puzzles. They're called Kane's Trials. I think they're super, super fun. And a lot of other people seem to have been enjoying them. And yeah, I figured we would just do a little bit of both, talk about the music and shit, and have a cheeky little drink. I've got Topo Chico Blueberry Hibiscus. And that's mighty crispy. So yeah, I thought that'd be fun. And I can't really do anything else right now anyway, because all my shit's packed, because we're hopefully getting out of here soon. Yeah, cool. So let's do it. And oh, also, before I forget, ba-bam! New decent sampler library out now, by the way. Forms Tongues. I made this piano with Ben about a year ago and started this whole new series of instruments, and then just kind of forgot about it. So I made one out of a tongue drum. It's back there. I've actually been going through sampling like everything in my studio before I pack it away. So all I've done for the last like 3 weeks is record samples and write code, which is probably why I'm a little fucking Unabomber stir crazy. But yeah, tongue drum, did this whole thing, built a whole new decent sampler engine thing to control it, so you can blend different layers. Every layer has its own filter and all this shit. A bunch of effects, bunch of impulse responses. Super fun project. It's $10, and you could check it out if you want. Also, there's a free version, because free stuff is good. And it's $10, because sample libraries are too fucking expensive. So I don't know why they can't be like $10. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I don't really have any other updates, so I'm going to fire up the game and let's get to it. Just going to get into Steam here. I just can't show the other stuff. Okay. And away we go. Hopefully this works. I think you should be able to hear the game. Yep, okay, cool. Is that working? I think so. Okay. I can hear it on my phone, so that means you can probably hear it. I'm gonna turn that down just a smidge, so I can hear myself think. That's probably good. Let me know if I need to adjust it. So this is the game. It's called The Core. It's available now to wishlist. There's also a playtest going on for a couple more days, so you can actually play it yourself. There's also a demo after the playtest ends if you want to check it out. And yeah, so I guess we'll just get into it. Yeah, alright, let's do it. New game. What cool title music, everyone said. Put the chat right about there, I guess. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. I believe one of these sounds is actually a data broth preset, if I'm not mistaken. Detaching from the pedestal. Alright. Oh. Okay. Some changes have been made since the last time I played. Let's have a look.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? What is this place?
The mystery. The intrigue.
What am I doing here?
Whoa. Honestly, it's kind of fucking nuts that, like, one person built this. I think the voice actors are really, really good, too. When the developer got in touch, I played the demo, and, I mean, even by this point, I was like, oh, fuck, okay, this is, like, a serious game. Alright, we gotta talk to somebody.
Greetings, my friend. I'm Landa, your local area network digital assistant. How can I help you?
Oh, okay, yes. Okay, here's my situation.
Oh, Randall's cool. Hey, yeah, I actually remember.
Over there.
What's
And
up?
It looks like I might be missing a couple of memory modules, which makes sense because I don't know why I'm here, or for that matter, who I am.
Dun dun
So,
dun.
I was thinking maybe you might know where I can find my memory?
Oh, I would be glad to help you, and we'll definitely be able to help you find your memory.
Oh, that's great.
I do have one issue to work through. It seems this facility has been without power for a significant amount of time, and not all data services are back online. Why don't
Yeah.
you hang out for a minute, and as soon as I find your memory, I'll let you know.
Landa has some really funny moments. I'm pretty sure it's his daughter, if I remember right.
Absolutely, I would be glad to answer your question.
Do you know who I am?
Well, I can see that you're obviously an autonomous core, manufactured by the North Star Corporation. Probably a Model 30 to 32-ish, maybe? And your label says SC2, or SC-2 if you like dashes. Does that help?
SC2.
Yeah, you should drink a gallon of urine a day.
SC2. That spells... Skatu.
Goddamn right.
That's it.
My name is Skatu.
Skatu. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You are certainly welcome, my friend. You know, I see you don't have a zapper.
Zapper?
Of course, it's what every autonomous core uses to make its way in the world. You
Of course.
can't open doors or move things around without one.
Okay, where can I get one?
My guess is there are several around here. Why don't you look around? I'll be working on finding your memory in the meantime. Oh, you'll need an accessory ring before you can equip the zapper. So, find one of those, too.
Okay, I'll do it.
Come back and talk to me after you find them.
You got it. God, I like this dialogue is burned into my fucking brain at this point. All right, let's find a zapper. Or an accessory ring. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. The ladies will find me without my zapper.
I guess I need a light to go there.
Oh no. Gotta need the zapper to do that. Do. Gonna go find a zapper. Ba. Oh, nope. Gotta talk to Linda first. Then we're gonna find the zapper. Da.
Hello again, Mr. Skatu.
Hello, Linda.
It's Landa.
Oh, okay, right. Landa.
Now, I found something interesting, if you want to hear it.
My memory.
No, unfortunately
No.
not. But I did find out that you were created by a team of scientists for the purpose of creating a truly sentient AI.
Sentient? Sentient. That's a word.
Yes, it is a beautiful word. It means to be self-aware and sensing and to have a consciousness.
Yeah, I caught that at a truck stop once.
That's great.
Wasn't
I
pleasant.
do feel quite self-aware, so maybe.
So, have you found your zapper yet?
Actually, that's something I was going to mention. I have not found the zapper yet. Or the accessory thing.
As a matter of fact, I
find
didn't
the
do
light
anything
door
you just told
in
me
a
to
place
do.
that was really dark.
But thanks for asking.
I forgot, you can't open doors because you don't have a zapper. Let me see if I can open the main door to this room.
That would be nice.
There you go. There you go. One of the main doors should be open now.
Why, thank you.
Thanks, Linda.
You are quite welcome. Now go get that zapper.
You got it. Yeah, no, same. I love working on indie games. Just because, like, I feel like there's just a lot more imagination and, like, weirdness and, like, ideas and shit. Like, it's just more fun. I don't know, it's not as, like, paint by numbers. More music! You can hear how handsome the composer is. And totally fucking jacked.
The accessory thing.
Oh, that's new. Huh, Dev's been putting in work. That wasn't there before. I don't think. Wow. So atmospheric. Those pads, bro. Oh, yep, zapper. Damn it. I'm like, I'm gonna slow myself down while I play this. I'm too stupid to remember how to do it. That's why I make the music. Whee! The Zapper. Now I have power. I've never thought it. That totally is that episode of Futurama. Alright. Man, I remember there was an earlier version of the Zapper sound, and I told the developer that I was like, I really don't like the way the Zapper, like, recharge sound is and stuff, so I just, like, designed a new one. Because I was like, this sound is not what I think it should be. Can I reach that one yet? Ah. Damn it. Alright, we gotta find more... Okay, oh yeah, check in with Landa. Oh, just wait. Like, if you think this part of the level or the game is pretty, like... Just wait. Carlton, I mean, holy fuck, man. The graphics in this game blow my mind.
Friend. I see you found the Zapper.
I did. This thing is quite fun and useful too.
Of course it is.
Or even right there, like my light is on and you can see it on the screen of this computer.
Can you upgrade your movement to level 3? I'll let you know
this was all done in Unity.
Will do.
Pretty sure.
Okay, come back and see me once you're upgraded.
Okay, yeah, I gotta do some upgrades. Wait, what am I doing? Upgrade movement, right. Alright, I got 50... Okay, we gotta go find, like, way more. And then we're gonna need this thing. Because we're gonna do that next. That sound was such a pain in the ass to make. And that little, like, blink, the recharge. Because, like, it's one of those sounds you're going to hear so many times in the game that it can't be annoying, but it also has to be, like, really obvious in, like, the overall mix of the audio. Like, I probably went through fucking 40 versions of that sound. What's down here? Oh. Uh-oh. Hello. You're new. Ah! No! Fuck! Go away! Shit! Nope. Can I kill you? Damn it! Okay, well... That's new. We learn and we grow, and that's how we know that there's a bad guy there. Okay. I'm trying to remember where all the tech is. I think he moved some of it. Okay, yep. Because we need a bunch. Got 95 tech. Is there some hidden in here? Nope. I know where most of it is, but yeah, I think he's gotten rid of some of it. And I don't remember this room. I think this is totally new. Oh! That's cool. What's that doing? Is that from my perspective? Oh, yeah. Huh. That's cool. So maybe I won't be able to, like, speedrun this because I don't know where everything is. Ba-doop-boop. Yeah, man, UI sounds are, like, such a pain in the balls. Yeah, nice way to tutorial the health bar. I think I told him that at one point, where I was like, hey, I think there should be a bad guy, like, somewhere early game, so you learn that, so... At which, another point for, like, why I like working with indie developers. If I have an idea, generally they're like, okay, we should try that. Or they're like, you're an idiot, and here's why, but I appreciate the input. Whereas, like, every time I've worked with bigger game studios, they're just like, okay, and then there's like 900 emails between like 12 different departments, and then someone's like, who are you? Like, do you work here? Alright. Sweet. Okay, 195. And I think there's like one more area we can go to. Yeah, down this hallway. Already did that. Yeah, down this way. Ah! Alright. Another long, desolate hallway. There it is. I think that's it. Is there one more back here? Nope. Alright, upgrade. Marble Madness, yeah. It reminds me of that, and then, like, Portal, and then, sort of Metroid in a way. Okay, 90... Let's get the zapper. And the recharge. Dope. I think we should add a sound there when you upgrade. The environmental sounds are so good, too. I don't know, like, how long he spent on that, but... It's kind of nuts. Oh. Got another one. Hell yeah. No, go up the stairs. Ah! I should probably be playing this with a controller. That might be a little easier to, like, finesse. Alright, now we can go back this way? Yeah, this way. But yeah, I think maybe after you upgrade, or after you upgrade, like, to level 3 of something, or, like, if there's, like, a good... I'd have to think about it more, but, like, if there's a little incremental moment of upgrading, maybe after you upgrade, like, a major upgrade, it should be like, BOM! You know, just like a cool noise. Because that's the other thing I think a lot of people miss with, like, game audio design and, like, game sound design is, like, part of the job is also using music and sound to, like, teach the player things or, like, incentivize or de-incentivize certain actions. Because, like, audio is really important. It's half of the way you experience a game, you know?
Congratulations on your upgrade, my
Thanks.
friend. I bet you're feeling capable now.
Why, thank you.
Okay. I've been poking around on the network, and I noticed...
Alright, now we get to the fun
I
parts.
don't have access to the outside. So, I traced it down, and there's a radio tower on the surface that would give me access.
Alright.
Surface?
Oh, yes. Did I not mention this facility is underground?
No.
No, I think I missed that part.
Yep, we are underground, with no connection to the outside world. So who knows what's going on up there?
Okay.
It looks like the power to the radio tower has been manually shut off. If we could turn it back on, we could access the outside world and see what's happening out there.
Nothing.
Okay.
Taxes and
How do we do it?
The power switch is in a ventilation shaft that leads to the
YouTube,
surface.
TikTok.
If you went there,
Nothing
you could
good's
turn
on
it
the
on.
surface.
Easy peasy. point me in the right direction.
Awesome.
And
From
emails.
what I can tell, the elevator in this room should lead you there. It might be a little bit of a hike, though. And hey, if you find any network terminals along the way, check in with me.
Gemma, what's up?
I'd be happy to give you any more information if I have anything.
Okay, I'm on it. Talk to you in a few.
All right, moving on. Go to the ventilation. And now we roll faster. More music. Oh, elevator. No power. All right. Yeah, buddy. Music. MS-2000. I think there's more tech up here. 303. Kick drum. All the sounds. It's almost like whoever did this knew what they were doing. Wow. This is where I think the lighting starts to get, like, crazy good. Good job, music composer. Oh, wait, it's me. Good job, me. Yeah, me. Way to go. Yeah, you're great. I know. Anything in here? Nice. Oh, recharging. I'll take that. Where do you draw the line on what needs to make a sound? Some games, movies have a sound effect for every possible thing. I think it's kind of a balance. Because I worked more on the sound design of, like, Don't Look at Grandma. I didn't really do that much sound design in this game, just, like, a couple small things. Like, when you talk to Lando, like, the computer noise that happens and, like, some small detail work where, like, I just didn't like what was in the game, and I just asked the developer, like, hey, can I make a version of this? Or, like, hey, can I, you know, do a pass at this thing? I think it's, like... Ah, no tech in there? You bastard. I think it's just, like, anything you want to call... Anything you want to, like, call attention to deserves, like, a moment in the sound, like, above, like, the environmental sound effects and things like that. Because otherwise, yeah, if every notification and thing is, like, a full little musical moment, then, like, nothing is important. I mean, it's like making a song, right? Like, if you want to make something that people find novelty in, you can only call attention to so many things, and only so many things can demand attention before everything is just annoying, you know? Alright. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Hell yeah. Multiple personalities, you can compliment yourself. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, is this the room? Yeah, this is the room I'm thinking of. Man, the lighting in this is so fucking good. I'll take that. A little room back here. What do we got? Alright, yeah, this hallway. Like that orange into that purple, like, so good. And the volumetric shading and or volumetric lighting and shit. Like that's so cool looking, man. Ah. Hell yeah. Rolling. The tunnel section is so cool. I love the, like, change in view. I don't know how this gets later in the game, because, like, I haven't played that far into the game, because I've only made the music for, like, the first bit. That sound effect, that ka-chunk, is in the trailer. I clipped that sound for the trailer. Because I really like that noise. That's a good noise. What was I saying? I don't know. Man, I've had very little human interaction, in case you can't tell. Okay, this part. I was talking about something. Movies or TV series. I've done a lot of licensing for stuff like that. I did work on a few film projects. One of them got canceled, I know that. Another I was writing the pitch for. I don't know if it ever got back. And then I wrote for a couple documentaries. I really don't know what happened to them, though. So, yeah, I have. I just don't know whatever came of it, other than, like, the licensed stuff. Like, I've had music licensed for shows or trailers or stuff. But that's just, like, library music I've written. You know, nothing too fascinating. Most of my library music I write is just, like, stuff I throw away. Oh, for context, I should roll back up here. This is what I mean by trying to speedrun this. I already know the answer to this puzzle, but we'll do it the long way. I'll let you solve it, chat. Everybody put your thinking cap on. What is down this hallway? It is a door. Oh no. We need a code. 6767. Nope.
Oh, there must be a clue nearby.
6969. Damn it. 0420. Damn. We must have to find a code, said everybody. Let us venture further into the game. Whoa, look at that. Cool cave. All right, what's in here? Tech? Tech. Rolling. Go in there, you fucking bastard. There we go.
It's Rob. I know you're in early tomorrow. I reset the passcode upstairs. It's my birthday. I'm sure you'll remember what day that is. Later, my dude.
All right. We got to find a birthday. I wonder where we will find it. All right. Nope. That's a Christmas party. Nope. Oh, is there tech in here? No. Not yet. Nice. Alright, we need Rob's birthday. September 29th, 1980. Yeah, 001002. Just be here like all night. All right, September 29th, 1980. So who's got the door code? Someone in chat, give me the door code. 4 digits. In American numbers, not European numbers. Who's got our code? I shall take a drink while I wait. 1980. You lose. What do we got? Try again. (0927). It was the 28th, but I'll go with that. 0928. Or no, it was the 27th. I'm a dumbass. What? 20th? 09. Whoops. Shit. Was it the 20th? Did I already forget? 0920. Nope. 2709. Did he change the code? I swear to God it was 0928. September 9, 0928. Okay, again, maybe I can't speedrun this because I'm dumb. Yeah, he changed it right before this stream and updated it. Oh, 29. Fuck. What is wrong with all of us? That was like less than 3 minutes ago. Okay. 0929. Apparently sitting here making music all day, like, rots your brain. Okay. Anyways. 0929. Yay!
Nice.
Nice. Alright. Ooh, tech. Ah. Should probably do some upgrades. Got 630. Oh, we gotta upgrade our other stuff, right? Alright, can we get anything else? Alright, and we zeroed out. Cool. Yeah, become a wrecking ball. If you, yeah, or like if you max out the upgrades, you just become a square or a cube. Yeah, you go from a 3D object to a 2D object. You become a square. Alright. Now we're rocking and rolling. Look at them upgrades. Hell yeah, buddy. Around the corner. God damn it, Cameron. Over the meadow and through the woods, over to the sewer we go. Gonna go this way and gonna zap this and run out of zapper juice now. Alright. Just gotta balance on the rail. Hell yeah. Alright, I'll get us through the next part of the game here. And then we'll play the trials, because the trials are super fun. I'm sure this is like the most thrilling stream of all time. Ah, come on. Environmental control. I need to write a song for this part, because I think environmental control is like way too cool of a name to not use that for a song. He put some other music here. I really like it. Also my music. I think this was just another random track. There's a playtest going on right now, and then you can play the demo on Steam. Yeah, it's a super fun game. I like it. Like I didn't expect much, and then I played the demo and was like, alright, yeah, I need to write the soundtrack for this. Like, this game is fucking cool. I just love the vibe. Definitely one of those games where I was like, I have to write this soundtrack. Like, I will be mad at myself if I don't take this gig. More tech? Damn you! There we go. Oh, that may be my streaming settings. I think I'm streaming in 4K and YouTube doesn't like that. Alright, another puzzle.
Hey, this looks like the ventilation shaft.
Alright, we need another door code. There's a hint. I left your tools in the locker. Thanks for bailing me out. I didn't see you yesterday. Hopefully you're not out sick. Oh, they changed the passcode. If you need a hint, look at the doors, or at least the ones that work. Alright. So we got 6, 1, 3, 4. Alright, 6, 1, 3, 4.
Nope.
1, 3, 4, 6. Nice.
Got it.
Alright, tech. We're gonna need all this tech in a minute. Or actually, or no, wait, we don't. Never mind. Alright. Here we are. Talk to Landa. Do not turn on. What will happen, said everybody. Oh, I can't reach that one. Damn it.
Landa?
I'm here, Mr. Skatoon.
Okay, first off, you didn't tell me this was in a different time zone.
I said it was a hike.
Anyway, I found the switch. There's a note on it. And, well, never mind. Are you ready for me to turn it on?
Yes, fire when ready.
Okay, it will be on in a minute.
Sounds good, Mr. Skatoon.
There were clear
I found
directions.
an elevator to the surface, so I think I'm gonna take it and check things out up there.
I don't know.
What?
It just seems risky. We don't know what's up there.
It'll be fine.
Okay, here's an idea. Once the radio tower is on, I'll be able to talk to you if you can find an antenna. There should be an attachment lying around there somewhere.
Sounds like a plan. Once I have the antenna, I'll check in with you.
Good luck, my friend.
You too.
Alright. Yeah, like, how we're basically saying, yeah, there's like a really explicit note to not do what I'm about to do. Never mind. Probably not that important. Oh, damn it, I can't get the other jumper. Can I get a shield? Alright, cool. Yeah, definitely need some more music. It's just a matter of like time and budget, you know. Music and stuff takes a while. But I'm gonna try and add as much as I can without like blowing up the budget for the game. Alright, onwards. Right turn. Going fast. Kicking ass. Alright, enjoy. Happy Friday. Wait. Wait, where am I? Oh, stairs are over here, I think. Nope, tech. Got it. Yoink. Alright, go up the stairs. Sometimes it's like driving a stick of butter on a hot pan. Alright, give me that. Go down here, right? Oh. No, I want the tech. Sick. Alright, nope. Wait. What? Where am I? Okay, Memory's a little rusty here. This way? Nice. Yep, okay. Now I know where I am.
This is strange. Where is everyone?
Also, such good lighting design in here. Like, the change of color temperature, so fucking good. Just little small things like that get me excited when I play a game. And again, this was all part of the original demo. So as I was playing this and seeing these kinds of things, I was like, oh, okay, this game is like actually gonna be really good.
I think this is it.
Whoa. Alright. Gotta get the power. Let's do it. Down more stairs. Left. Right. Power. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Spin as you go. Alright, this is some elite level movement control here. Alright, now, cool piece of music while I take a short drinking break. Whoa, a theremin sound. How creative. Yeah, Unity. I should interview the guy. Hell yeah. Original music by Venus Theory. Oh shit! That's me. And that's why it changes to a minor chord there. 'Cause I'm cool. Yep. Wow. And we hear the theremin once again at the closing of the intro song. Perhaps the theremin is a statement about something. Yeah, I should interview the composer. Me, what were you thinking when you made this? Oh, mostly how fucking awesome I am and how great I am at doing stuff, and how great I would be at doing this thing. Oh, really? What inspired you? Oh, my mustache. Oh, wow. You must be super handsome and great. Yes, I am. Thank you for asking. Alright. I'm gonna grab that. Actually, can I think I gotta jump to get that. Oh, fuck. We'll not run into the wall. Boink. And then stick the landing. Shit. Alright. Nice. Balancing on the rails. Gonna go this way. Gotta switch the other rail and not fuck it up. Whoa! Nice. Zap! Just call me Zap Brannigan. Bam! Look at that. Stuck the dismount. Whoa. Yeah, Stray, I kind of got that vibe too. I haven't played that, but I've watched like some playthroughs of it. Loved the music in Stray. Really, really good soundtrack. Speaking of a great soundtrack. Wow. We hear acoustic instruments on the surface. Followed by synthetic things. And we get a little theremin noise again. That must be an important sound in the game soundtrack. Whoever did this really thought things through. Alright, we're going. I wonder if we get cool music here. This next track you're gonna hear... God, I had a blast writing this. The original version of it, wasn't, like, I don't know, where I wanted it to be, and I had this discussion with the developer, and then we were both like, okay, yeah, let's just, like, expand it out, and this is, like, one of my favorite cues I've done so far. I just think it sounds so badass. Because I wonder if we're gonna see the bad guys. Oh, didn't see me. Alright, can I sneak around it? Shit. Damn it. Go. Up. Busted. Like, a bunch of this is the JP8000 with the feedback oscillator. And then some, like, Summit MS2000. And then I think the rest is the, multi-poly. Dun dun dun! That's not good.
This doesn't look good.
Why am I hearing boss music? Yeah, orbital strike. Just the whole fucking planet gets destroyed. Alright.
Hey there, little buddy.
What do you want? You want more of that? More where that came from. Ah! Yeah. You found out. Now I'm gonna ride you like a cowboy. I'm gonna ride your dead body while I kill your friend. Oh, damn it. Come here. Okay, shit. We need health. Alright, come here. Riding it like a bull at the rodeo. Your corpse is my plaything. Damn it. I wanna... Ah, you bastard. Alright, come here. Bring it on. Okay, need health. Need a med kit. I saw one somewhere. There it is. Alright, come here. Ah! Shit. Alright. Use the antenna.
Do you hear me, Mr. Skidoo?
Landa? I hear you.
Mr. Skidoo, I am so glad to hear from you. I thought that...
Landa, you wouldn't believe what I've just been through.
Mr. Skidoo, I have urgent information that just can't wait. You need to get someplace safe. So, when you
Maybe the
turned on
note that
radio
said,
tower,
"Don't go there,"
attracted some attention.
would have helped.
Apparently, everything here is under the control of an AI network that looks to be anything but friendly. I'm seeing movements of some kind of force heading toward this facility.
I think I just ran into some of these guys. And let's just say we are no longer on good terms.
So, there is another thing that might play into this. While I was waiting for you to turn on the power, I searched through the project files from the team that built you, looking for a clue about your memory. Well, let's just say I found the mother lode.
Okay, what is it?
You weren't built just to be a sentient AI. There was a very specific purpose for you.
Whoa.
Okay.
I know this might sound strange, considering who you are, but your purpose is to destroy another AI called Kane. Apparently, this Kane AI is really bad. Or at least your creators thought so.
Perhaps we heard
Destroy.
Kane's theme in that
Destroy.
moment with the big
Okay.
ball thing.
Okay, first off, how am I going to destroy anything? Roll over them? Is Kane an ant? If so, well, I could definitely roll over him. But also, who the heck is Kane anyway? And why does he need to be destroyed?
My question is, does Kane still even exist? By my best estimates, you were built almost 30 years ago, so we could be in a very different world from what you were built for. However, it's also possible that Kane has something to do with the AIs that are headed this way now.
A quandary.
As for how you would destroy him,
Indeed.
the only thing I see is that your sentience seemed to be a key factor in that. I don't know why, though.
So, I'm wondering, if I was built so long ago, what happened to the people that built me?
All I can see is there was a lot of activity in this facility just as you were completed, and then nothing until now. It looks like someone or something shut off the power, and then somehow it was just turned back on.
So, we've been asleep for almost 30 years.
There's one more detail you might need to know.
What's that?
Okay.
There were 2 cores that were built. You were the second one.
Huh.
Wait, there's another one of me?
According to the project details, yes. I don't know any more than that, except that I have no record of any communications or activity involving the first core. It doesn't appear to be in this facility.
Did the first core have the same purpose?
Yep, the first core
Shit.
was also sentient and was built for the exact same purpose.
Oh, damn it.
Wait, hold on. So, it is possible, say, that the other core destroyed Kane, and we're all good, right?
It's possible.
Nice.
Unless the AIs we're dealing with now are Kane's, in which case the other core was not successful.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how or why, but I feel like I need to complete the mission I was created for.
Mr. Skidoo, I don't know how or why either, but I will help you as much as I can. I'm just a program running on the network in this facility, but I'm connected to the world, so I can give you guidance where possible. And a little morale boost, if nothing else.
Thank you, Landa. I will definitely need your help. For starters, what do I do now?
First things first, you need to get away from the facility before our company arrives. Then, you need to find Kane, if he still exists. It looks like there's a tunnel entrance near you. Look for it, and I'll get back to you shortly with more info on how to find Kane.
Got it. I'll find the tunnel entrance. And, Landa? Thank you.
I'm here for you, Mr. Skidoo.
Whoa. Cool stuff, right? So I think we'll leave the story of the game there. And I'll leave the rest up to you. And if you want to check out the rest of the story so far, you could go to the Discord for the game, which is linked on the Steam page, which is linked in the description, and join the playtest. It's live for a couple more days. Otherwise, you could check out the demo on Steam. But for now, I want to play the other mode, because I think this is super, super fun. So those key cards we were picking up are for this thing called Kane's Trials. Who did the sound effects? That was all the developer. I just made like 2 or 3 sound effects so far where I just didn't agree with the sounds that were there. Alright. Oh yeah, you can go first person if you want. How's the performance? I'm on a RTX 3080 and then 32 gigs of RAM. For whatever that's worth. What is Sandbox? That must be new. Alright, Kane's Trials. These are addicting as hell. Listen to that music. Wow. So there's like this whole other mode to the game where you just do little puzzles. It's super duper fun, so I figured we could do these for a minute. Have to dip. Sounded great. Thank you, Gemma. Alright, let's do a couple. Even more music. I also made that sound effect and then the sound effect when you win the trial. The little, like, stingers. Alright, trial 1. Wow. That was a super hard one. I don't know how we solved that. Ah, get on the platform. Alright, now I'm going to try and speedrun these and see how quick I can do them. Alright. 1-2. And now there's a 4th set of trials. When I was doing the music... Ah, shit. I should shut up and concentrate. When I was writing the music, or at least the music I've written so far for the playtest version, there were only 3 levels of trials available, so I actually haven't played the 4th ones. So I'm curious if I can get to those by just, like, speed running these. What beautiful music there. We'll hear more of the trial music in the other trials because they take longer. I'm just gonna blam through the first ones. Not replayable at all right now. I don't know if that's gonna change in the future. I think the developer is still kind of working out how the trials are going to work and how many there are. Alright, give me that. Yoink. And then... Alright, nice. Hell yeah. Nailing it. The first room is really easy. Oh yeah, and to show you how many trials there are, this entire room, like all that stuff, is trials. So we're in level 1, and there's like 13. Oh yeah, so there's even more of them up here. And around the top of this whole, like, building. So there's a lot of them. Marble Madness. Yeah, literally. Like, the trials are so fun. I think the story's great, and, like, the campaign is really cool, and, like, the voice acting. Like, it reminds me a lot of a game like Firewatch or something like that. Where it's kind of like a walking simulator / like, puzzle, you know, whatever. Like, I really, really do like the story and all that. Damn it, I went the wrong way. But the trials alone, like, if this was the game, I would absolutely buy this. Just because it's like, I love little self-contained kind of puzzle things like this, that they're not that much of a pain in the ass, but it's like just enough to where it's like interesting to play. All right. Oh. Ah, shit. All right. What cool music. Damn it. Fuck. Almost lost it there. Yeah. Aha. Unity, actually. Reduce time waiting on repetitive animations getting into the trials. Yeah. I think there's a lot of, like, fine-tuning. And, you know, also if you do the play test, you can leave feedback. Because I think that's what the developer's at right now, is just trying to figure out what adjustments need made and all that stuff. But so far, people have rated my music in the playtest as excellent. So, way to be, me. Thanks, me. You're awesome. I know. All right. Zapper. Bam. All right. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Movement. Zap. Ah. Damn it! The level of overconfidence I have in my fine motor skills. Boink. And boink. Alright. Hit. Oh. Shit. Okay. 1, 2, zap. Alright. 1, 2, zap. Nice. Look at me go. Wow, Cameron, you're really good at this game you've played like 40,000 times. Everyone is so impressed. Alright. Only the music and then, like, certain sound effects. Very, very few sound effects. Alright. Yeah. Alright, go up. Ah! Excuse me while I go all the way around this again, because I'm an idiot. Maybe first-person mode might be good. For God's sake, Cameron. This is a really fun track. I liked writing this one. I spent way too much time on all the, like, glitchy sounds in this track. This is one of those songs where I was like, yeah, I'll have it done in a day. No, it took like a week. Alright. God! Damn it. Alright, come on. Hit! Motherfucker! Okay. Okay. I got it. Third time's the charm. Nice and easy. Okay. There we go. Hit. Nice. Hit. Nope, nope, nope. Ah. Can't get greedy with it. There we go. Step. Ah! Okay. No worries. And as I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna play... For fuck's sake. Yeah, we're gonna get to level 4 of the trials. No worries, I've done this like a million times. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I gotta like... Nice and easy. I gotta slow down on my turns. I'm getting way too greedy with it. Okay, easy. And hit. Like a butterfly. Okay. Jump. Ah! Jump. Yep. It. Ah. Oh, now you're looking at me because you're ashamed. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I swear to God I'm gonna do it. Maybe he tweaked the controls. I swear these were, like, easier. I was playing with a controller, though. Oh, god damn it. Thanks. Yeah, like I said, this was one of those games where when I played the demo, I was like, I have to do this one. Like, I love just the mood of the game. And it reminds me, yeah, like I said, of so many games I loved growing up. And, like, I could hear the music in my head when I was playing this game of, like, what it should sound like. And that's generally a good sign of, like, yeah, I've got to take this gig. Okay. Don't get greedy. Concentrate. Can't be smart and pretty. God, the butthole puckering factor. Alright, come on. There we go. Look at that. Camera tracking. That might also just be me and my mouse. Okay, now we can get to level 2. Let's do it. I don't know how long we've been going here, but maybe I won't do all of these. Okay. Speed run. Speed run. Alright, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass. Ah! Hit. That. Oh. Oh, you fucker. There we go. Boink. Nice. Look at that. Nailed it. speed run. Speed run, speed run. Let's do it. Which one is this? Right, Zapper. Okay, so I think we gotta... Okay, well... do this. Up here. Shit. Okay. Don't get greedy. Ah, it ain't easy being cheesy. Okay. Slow down. Use your brain. Son of a bitch. If you go too slow, then, like, yeah, the goddamn laws of physics kick in. Yeah! Nice. Stuck the landing. Alright. Oh, you bastard. I'm getting greedy with it, man. I'm telling you. Alright. Up. Oh, for God's sake. I'm gonna have to go grab my controller. I suck. Yeah. There we go. Drums on this song were a pain in the ass. I like the way they turned out, but getting them to be, like, glitchy and crispy without them being, like, way too punchy. This was another one where I was like, yeah, give me a day or two, and then, like, another week of editing fucking drums. No! Damn it! Okay. Maybe we'll do one more after this, because I am sucking. Alright, come on. Up the hill. Easy. Yoink! Okay, I got it. We're not gonna get greedy. We're gonna take our time on the corners. Nice and easy. Just going in a line. Not turning, not doing nothing. Not getting greedy with it. Slow down on the corner. Go in a straight line. Slow down on the corner. That's where you keep fucking it up. Go this way. Stop. And send it. Yeah! Haha! Look at that. I did it. That's what you get when... No, you said... Just as I'm about to be like, when all fucking 5 brain cells are firing at once. There we go. Away we go. Look at that. Nailed it. On Spyro, yeah. Man, I loved Spyro growing up. The Raspberry Pi I built for that Linux video, I just converted that into a PS1 emulator, and I was playing Spyro a couple days ago. It was a damn good time. I tried to turn it... I also got a GameCube. I did Dolphin on the Pi, and it just can't really run GameCube games all that well, unfortunately. But it runs PS1 games great. I do not remember this trial. Yeah. Hit. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Don't get greedy with it. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Got it. Oh, this is gonna stress me out. Okay. Here, have some nice relaxing spa music while you feel your blood pressure spike through your fucking eyeballs. Okay. Which one should we get first? Probably that one. Oh, okay. Ah! Damn it! Come on. Oh, man, if I can do this in one take. Alright. Ah! Oh! Oh. Alright. Yeah! Look at that! And stuck the landing. Fucking nailed it. Parasite Eve 1 and 2. Yeah, the emulators, like, some of the games just aren't working well, but all the PlayStation 1 ROMs I've done so far, great. Nintendo 64 sometimes seems to work. GameCube, hit or miss. Some games work, some need, like, weird shader stuff. And then, yeah, PlayStation 2, it just wouldn't run. But I kind of want to build a slightly more powerful Pi system just to build, like, a little PlayStation 2 emulator. Alright. Zapper. Light. Oh, I can't jump yet. Well, I can grab that one. Okay, Zapper. What does this do? Nice. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Nice. Like a glove. Movement. Slow down. On the corner, you dumb son of a bitch. Slow. All right. Let's see if we can get that one up here. Ah. There we go. Now, how do I get that one? I don't remember. No, god damn it. There we go. Alright, up the fan. I guess I just gotta, like, send it. Do people say send it anymore? Am I old? Nice! Yeah. Or no, I think it was the next one. The next one's really annoying. It's either 2-5 or 2-6 is, like, evil. Alright, let's see if we get to Section 3, and then I think we'll call it. Because Section 3, the trials look really cool. Yeah, this is the one where I was telling, Sacred Cow Shipyards, another YouTube channel you should check out if you're into, Star Trek and stuff. Yeah, this trial's kind of a pain in the ass. I at least remember this one, though, because the first time I did this one, it took way too long. Ah, damn it. Give me that. There we go. Do I have the zapper? Yeah, I do. Okay. Doink. All right. I think that's all those, right? Or no, I gotta get that one. There we go. This one you gotta do just right. Nice. First try. Ah. Hell yeah. Alright, last one. And then we get to go on to 3. But yeah, I think the trials are super fun. Like this, like I said, this alone could have been the game, and I would have been like, yep, I'm in. Oh. Yep, gotta wait for the thing. Ah! Damn it, missed it. Okay. Okay, someone says send it. Alright, so I'm not that old. This one's not too bad. It's just like a rhythm. Oh, fuck. Nope, not that one. Right. I gotta... there's something else you gotta do here. I don't remember. I think you gotta go up. Right? Go up and then grab it. Yeah. Ah, cowboy up. Let's go. Nope. Nope. Damn it. No. Ah. Got confident. Got greedy. That's what you did. Got greedy. You know better. Oh. Maybe I can't make that jump. And I missed that. Okay. Can't get greedy. Yeah, I love, like, those marble roller games and stuff, and I really wanted to try and just write, like, really good puzzle game music. Which I think I did. I like the textures of the tracks here and stuff, where I think it really reflects, like, what's going on in the game. Okay. I think we gotta go back up. But, like, it nods, at the same time, it nods to, like, the themes of the game, you know, like technology and shit. So, like, the music feels like puzzle game music without being, like, you know, fucking marimbas and kalimbas and, like, do, tick-tock, tock. Because I've done games like that. Especially when I first started scoring games, I was scoring a lot of apps. And, like, writing music for apps, super fun, very grateful I did it, don't get me wrong. But, like, man, it is, like, the bottom of the fucking barrel. In terms of just like, all right, you know, bink, 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 bink. Yeah. No? Fuck. I thought there was another step here, but maybe not. Maybe I just gotta go. Hey, yeah! Yep. Alright. Sweet. Totally. Boom. Hell yeah. Nice. Alright, last one, and then we'll go to level 3. Maybe I'll show you some of the music I made, too. Maybe we could take a look at some sessions for a minute and answer some questions, if that sounds good. And then we can wrap up. So we'll just do one of these. I think this is where they start to look really cool. But I'm going to take a quick potty break. Yeah, this is where it, like, you get these, like, outdoor ones where you're, like, in the sky. I just think this design is so cool. Yeah. Oh, come on. Nice. Okay, maybe we'll do one more. That one's easy. I can't be tamed. Alright. Nope, go forward. That was weird. Yep. Ah! Oh, yeah, you gotta, like, wait for it to bounce back up, I think. Yeah. Yep. Don't get greedy. We've learned. Ayah. Nice. Cool. So anyways, that's one of the games I'm working on right now. I can maybe show you the other one I'm working on real quick. I will have to... well, before we exit. This is the core. It's on Steam. Should be showing. Yeah. The core on Steam. Link in the description. You can join the playtest if you join the Discord. It's going on for 3 more days or something like that. Otherwise, there's a demo available if you want to check that out. And the game is coming soon. Eventually. TBD. But music by me. And all the talented stuff by Carlton, the developer, who made this with one hand going uphill both ways. Damn it. Yeah, super, super neat project. Whole lot of fun, and just got to use a lot of fun hardware and gear on it and whatever. So that's been a really, really good time. Real quick, and then maybe we can... I'll pull up a session or two from the core, and we could look at the score. That could be fun. I guess I'll show you the other game real quick. Airport Control 27, also available on Steam. Very different style of music, though. I really like the music from this game, too. This was really, really fun. And, I'll just, like, play something real quick. Super fun soundtrack. Some piano tech and some polybrute there. I don't know if I can... There's a lot of dialogue in this game. Yeah, I mean, I can turn the music up a little bit. We'll play for just a sec. I suck at this game. But just so you can hear some of the music. Hardware question. Profit Rev 2. I don't know. Heard good things about it. Never played with it myself. So you're an air traffic controller.
Delta Niner 66, runway 4, American 683, waiting to cross. 0 at 5. Runway 4 right, clear to land, Delta Niner 66.
Okay, so you're landing. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
American 683, Air France 4, vacated, runway 4 left. Air France 4, contact ground 121.9er. Kennedy ground, American 525.
It's literally...
Taxi. Kennedy ground, Air France 4, Foxtrot.
God.
Air France 4, taxi via Bravo, Echo Alpha, Alpha, Kilo Foxtrot. Taxi via
There's already
Bravo,
too much
Echo
happening.
Alpha, Alpha, Kilo Foxtrot, Air France 4. American 525, taxi via Hotel.
Alright, we can speed it up to skip around the dialogue. This game gives me anxiety. Or no, cross the runway. Yeah, go. What are you doing? You need to push back. You need to contact me. You are approved. Runway change? Okay. Yeah, cross the runway. But yeah, very different style of music in this game, as you can hear. Was also a good excuse to finally buy a new guitar. Take off. Go. There's too much happening. Runway incursion. Oh, shit. Anyways, this is this game. Does the music change? Not right now. But maybe. Oh, there's Dad. What's up, Dad? Maybe my dad can play this next time, because this game stresses me out. But ironically, very, like, chill music. Very pretty. But, fuck, this game gives me anxiety. A lot of tongue drum in there. Or no, this is the hang drum I have over here. So, anyways. Back to menu. So that's that game. We'll probably... Maybe I'll play that on a different stream, just because that game stresses me out and I can't handle it right now. How much did you pay for your hang drum? I want to say like 150, give or take. Singo Fire on Amazon, and it sounds good. Use it all the time. It's great. Been sampling it for the last couple days. Anyways, maybe we'll take a look at some of the music from the core real quick. If anyone wants to look at a Reaper session, I can show that. And then that's probably it. But first, I'm going to Necesito El Baño, and I will be right back after El Piss. Okay, and that's why we don't drink 2 sparkling waters back to back when we're going to start a stream. So, yeah, let's maybe take a quick look at some game music. Why not? And if you have questions, I'm happy to answer within reason and within NDA. Penis fact. Let's see. Where's the sessions for this game? How about we look at... maybe this one. All right, let's let this load. Just gotta hide some stuff. All right, come on. You can do it, computer. Some big sessions sometimes, so they take a moment. So happy Friday again, and hope you enjoyed playing the game with me. If you want to check it out, you could do so with the link in the description. And I think it's a badass game. Super, super cool. Like I said, love working on indie games just because I get so much more creative freedom. And the games don't get fucking canceled well, they do get canceled all the time, but for different reasons. Like, all the other games I was working on last year, like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Here is one of the sessions from the game. This is the elevator power sequence. The minimal version of it, actually. Why don't we look at the full session? That might be better. A legend for uploading all that stuff for free. Absolutely. Yeah, I got more free stuff on the way. Been working on it the last couple of weeks. I've been like sampling a bunch of stuff in here before I move. Lots of pigments in this one, apparently. There we go. All right, so this is the elevator music. So we don't need that one. So this is the session. Lots of pigments and myth. Decent sampler making an appearance. So let's see. This is the track. This is the one at the kick drum, right? So lots of stuff going on, like percussion-wise, just a lot of like small... And getting this to sound right is so fucking annoying. Where it's like, especially when you're doing something that's very repetitive, it just has to keep flowing. But lots of really, really fun pads. A lot of this is done with Myth from Dawson and Data Broth, another Data Broth preset in the soundtrack of the game. Yeah, Myth and Dawson preset. I wonder what this one is. Another Data Broth preset. Unsurprising. Yeah, Myth sounds so good, man. And then a lot of the lead here is, what's going on? Pigments. Another pad coming from Pigments. And then the bass is the Legend. Got some decent sampler going. I wonder what's here. Alt strings, yeah. Such a good library, man. David and I worked so hard on this library. It took fucking ages to make. Recording strings sucks. Like, a string sample library is way more work than you think it's gonna be. So that's like the elevator power sequence. Let's find another one. So, advice for scoring for games. I think the best thing you can do to like get into it is just start going to game jams. If you live like anywhere near a city that has one, or just game jams online. There's tons of those, and like different Discords you can join. It's a really good way to cut your teeth and kind of like learn the ins and outs for scoring a game and like what works and what doesn't. And you're doing it in like a much lower risk setting to where like, nobody's making money at a game jam unless you win like a prize or something. So, if you completely fuck it up, it's not that big of a deal. Whereas like if I fuck it up, I lose my house. So a little higher stakes there. What's going on in this one? A lot of generate. Love generate. Newfangled audio. So good, man. Oh yeah, buy my course. I'll just sit here and busy works beats my way into bullshitting it. So yeah, a lot of focus on atmosphere in this game. And then like these little moments of just finding like interesting textures that play off everything. So this one is actually a 303 running through a formant filter, a randomly modulated bit crusher, and then a flanger. So if you take that off and the delay off, just a, crunchy 303 with a modulated high pass with some resonance. So like nothing super special, but throw the snap heap, get some like width and texture, add delay. Really cool kind of background thing. Then I used a lot of the DX7 as well. Just trying to get those like, 90s game, 2000s game soundtrack vibes. Where's another good session? What's a fun one? Yeah, the Sentinel encounter. Is this the final one? Is this the one that made it in the game, or is this the earlier draft? Okay, this is the version that made it in the game. So this is another thing I do when I'm scoring games a lot, is I'll do screen recordings of the game, like this. And then I can just get a sense of like what's going on and like the timing of events, because this is an event that has, even though it's like dynamic in the game insofar as like I don't know when you are going to get to this moment, what I do know is that when this moment does happen, it takes X amount of time every single time that someone gets to this point to have certain events occur, so that way I can write the music around kind of the timing of events, and like you can see sound effects and stuff here, so I know like, all right, here I can like see the ship. It takes 45 seconds or whatever for the ship to show up, so I should save something for that. So then I'll write the music around the activity going on. And yeah, Matrix 12. Really good sound. And then, like I said, the Jupiter 8000, using that a ton in this soundtrack. So Jupiter 8000 is making up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tracks here. And I like the Jupiter 8000 plugin. It's one of the Arturia ones. Makes really cool sounds. So I was writing, not this track, but another track I was using the Jupiter 8000 on. And I was like, man, I should just buy the real thing. I bet the real hardware is really cool. And damn, that is expensive now. Like, I did not expect that. Yeah, there's like some stuff from the trials here. Let's maybe look at like the title theme or something. So title, you can see here I went through like a bunch of different iterations of the title theme before I like landed on something I was happy with. what is this? Chill mixed. Because then I was also making background or BGM cuts. So for like the BGM cuts, I would take an existing track and like strip away everything but the pads and like one melody, and that way we have like alterations on a single track to, you know, quickly fill out the game with more like ambient musics and whatever. What files do you send them? So I will send them, it kind of depends. Sometimes like for the title theme here, it's just a stereo track. And then for other songs, I might send them individual stems of stuff to, you know, dynamically do stuff in the game. But right now we're not doing, I don't think we're really doing any dynamic music on this game so far. Other than just like mixing and matching certain things. Like with the trials, the background music does, you know, like selects randomly from a playlist. JP8K, did you get the full emulation? Yeah, the Arturia JP8000V. So here's the title theme for the game. And you can see like when I work, sometimes I'll leave myself a marker, cut here, big moment. So I know like, all right, that's where I feel like I'll have written part of the track and then say like, okay, here's where I feel like it should do something bigger. So this is one where there's like more hardware stuff going on. Yeah, a lot of samples and noises and stuff. And I actually had a different take on this here for the big moment. So in another iteration of this, I actually had more drums here. But in the end, I just, you know, I didn't like that, so I just didn't use it. So instead, we just have these big... Oh, the open source one, no. Just the Arturia. And then here's like where all the hardware stuff is going on. So a lot of multi-poly. And then some of like my samples. Multi-poly's great. It's super fun. What's another fun one we could look at? Probably the trial music. Let's see. I'm pretty sure this one's in the game. There's a lot of music I've written that isn't even in the game yet, but you know, that's how it be. Yeah, so here's like one of the trials. So this one's using a lot of MS-2000. The main pad here is MS-2000. Some like sweeps I made with the MS-2000. And then this says pigments, but I think I resampled this through something. I probably put this through a pedal. Which normally I would note that down. I don't know why I didn't. But cool, like, ambient stuff going on. So that's cool. One thing I will point out, and then, you know, it's probably time to end the stream, because, like, nobody gives a shit what I'm talking about right now. But, yeah, so, like, this main melody... here. There's this really fun script in Reaper called Bird Modifier, and it lets you do like breakbeat slicing and stuff. So I actually just took that same melody and resampled it and then ran it through the Bird script. And it just gives you like automatic glitchy chops. Which is really, really useful. Oh, the multiple outputs. One is going to headphones, one's going to speakers, and then the other's going to the loopback output, so you can hear it while I'm streaming. That's just like my default Reaper template. But yeah, that's a really, really, really useful script. So if I grab like a, let's grab like a drum break sample. I just want more of like a standard drum break. Okay, sure, whatever, something like that. So what's cool with that script is, let's say this is my drum break. And let me just mess with the tempo of this session here so we can... What is this at, 170? Just so I can show you how you would actually use this. So we have a drum break. And let's say like this section here, just this like doot, I just want to glitch that up a little bit. I can just run this script, go to beat slicer, beat chopper, whatever. So I want to play with like the different settings. Something like that, double splits, whatever. So now, you know, it's pretty cool. And then you can select the amount of like destruction and stuff going on in the sample. I gotta just step back about 1 billion times here to undo that. So the smarter thing to do would be to just grab that sample again. If I only had a brain. So same thing, yeah, if I beat chop this. So really, really, really useful script. And then I also really like, which I guess I'll show that real quick, and then it's probably time for me to shut up and go to bed. Let's look at one of the sound effects I did. Okay. So here is the recharge sound effects. When the zapper, like when you run out of zapper juice. So a really great script for video game audio design. So let's say I made one, and this is what I did to build these variations here. So let's say I make one sound, and I'm like, all right, that's really good. I like that. I'll just duplicate all that, and I can run this script called LKC modifier, or LKC variator, sorry. And I can change different parts of the sound. So I want to change the volume, the panning, the pitch, the tape stretching, the position a little bit, and maybe the fades. So I can just reseed like the amount of variation to each of these aspects. Something like that, and hit mutate. Cool. So now I've got the first version of the sound. And then when we get to this next version, it'll be different. And then same thing, I could just duplicate this 2 more times. Grab the variator, mutate, grab the variator, mutate. Dope. So just like that, we now have 4 variations of a single sound. So super, super, super useful script if you're going to get into game audio. I use that a sickening amount, which is why it's just right up here in the toolbar. Program your own patches for custom work, presets, using presets for someone else's product. Yeah, I use a mix of Reaper, your main workstation. Yeah, I only use Reaper now. I don't use anything else. I don't have time to fuck with anything else. Reaper just does everything. What was I answering? Yeah, presets. I mean, it depends. If there's an existing preset that sounds like the sound I need, I'll just use it. I don't fucking care. And then I do use a lot of presets, but it's a mix of either, you know, a preset that just works or my own presets. Because, like, as I play with things, I just save presets all the time. So I have a pretty disgusting library of like my own presets for, plugins and hardware and whatever. So generally when I'm writing for a game, I'll use a lot of presets just because I don't like to do sound design and writing at the same time. It's just two different, opposing parts of my brain. So I don't think it's like that useful to do sound design during a writing session, unless I'm doing, something like this to where like, this sound, for example. So on its own, that's kind of like the sound I needed, is just like a doot, doot, doot percussion thing. But I wanted something just like, I want that sound with a different timbre, so then I'll do more like sound designy things where it's like that sounds kind of like the preset, but not really. And then other ones, like I think this bass, because you can see it has the asterisk. So like I started with a preset and then just like started tweaking to where it's like that preset was close. I just knew it needed this, 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 and this. And then, as you can see, added more effects and stuff. So depends on generally time and budget. Like if I don't have the time or budget to sit around fucking around with things and designing sounds for a year, then got to use presets because the job's got to get done and I got to eat. So yeah, mishmash of different things. And then, like I said, a mix of like either factory presets or my own presets, or, just making a sound from the get-go where, like I think these Pigments ones, if I open these up, are probably my sounds. If it'll load. Yeah, so like this is mine. This one, also mine. The generate sound, yeah, the legend, I think I just messed with a preset. So I just designed a sound there, I guess. This is a random sound I made. So on and so on. So like I said, just a mix of different things. Just, I don't care that much as long as the job gets done and it sounds like what I want it to sound like. As I've said about 1,000,000 times on the channel, people very, very seldomly give a shit how your music was made. They just care if it sounds good. All right. So I guess that's pretty much it. If anyone has any other burning questions, other than that, it's only 9 and I'm hungry. I need to eat dinner, and then I got some more work to do, and then I'm going to go to bed around like 2 or 3 again. Reaper for 5 years, Ableton, Launchpad. Yeah, the Driven by Moss stuff. Yeah, I had a Launchpad, got rid of it. Didn't really end up using it as much as I thought I would. I had very briefly convinced myself I was going to start performing live again, and then I thought about it and was like, nope. I don't have time for that. Yeah, so I guess if anyone has any other questions, I'll leave the floor open for a couple minutes. I guess I'll show the new Decent Sampler thing while we wait. How about that? That's kind of fun. And I can show you the next ones I'm working on right now, because I have to render a bunch of samples again tonight. And such is the woe of my life. But also why Reaper is great, because rendering samples from a multi-sample instrument, like, fuck. Especially when you're talking something that has like several hundred or several thousand samples, and then like round robins and dynamic layers and so on and so on. Like, I don't know how I used anything other than Reaper, because it saves a lot of time for doing stuff like that. Sounds for Synthmaster are top notch. Thanks. Yeah, I was going to do something with them for Synthmaster 3, and then, I don't know, man, just got busy. Didn't have the time. Where, like, I installed it, and I was like, oh, cool, all these new features and shit, and then got really, really excited for it and made probably 20 or 30 presets, and then just, like, forgot, because I have other things to do. All right. So yeah, a new Decent Sampler library called Forms Tongues under F. And this is available. Oh, well, I don't have that window open anymore. Anyways, it's available for $10 on my Gumroad, and it's made from my tongue drum, which is right back there somewhere. So, new library. I think it sounds really good. As I am so inclined to believe, I do excellent work. Let's throw like a quick limiter on the session. So this is the new library. So I made a bunch of like natural presets. And then I started getting more into like designed presets. I think these are really fun. And I actually built myself a bigger version of this library that I'm using for another game, but I can't talk about that one yet. But some really fun, spooky noises. Which is fun from a tongue drum, and then some more, like, pretty... kind of like a bit crush thing. Dreamlight's a nice one. And then Elder Gods actually used this on another game I'm doing. Super fun. But anyways, this library is cool. So you can blend between different sounds here. So like you get A and B. So over here I've got just playing it with my finger. And then on this side I have rubber mallets. And then I can blend. So if I do like a different sound, like the sticks. Which I used this sound a lot on the air traffic controller game. So you also get an editing thing for each of these. I also included this new random spread feature, so it'll randomly pan every single note. Which I think is nice. Multi-mode filter for both of them, and you get a bunch of effects, including a whole mess of different IRs for the convolution section, which I think is fun, especially if you start like pitching things really low and then just like sending them through like the metals is a really good one. Like add some delay and stuff, just like chorus and a bit of drive. You can make some really, really fun noises. And then I built a new version. Sorry, I just got some stuff I can't show. I didn't even bother installing the library because I'm an idiot. That's why. There we go. And that's how fast it is to install an entire sample library, a decent sampler. So I updated Forms Piano, the collaboration I did with Ben. So it's got like 20 new presets, I think. You know, this one's new. And then it's got all the classic ones, like the original piano that we recorded. you know, all that good stuff. So that's really fun. And then I am working on 2 other libraries I will show real quick, because why not? This one still needs a bit of work. Artwork needs change, obviously. This one is a kalimba and then a sansula, if you've ever heard of a sansula. So just a nice natural kind of organic thing. So we've got like the kalimba here, sansula here, which is nice. And then, you know, you can kind of combine them, and same thing, you know, you get the individual layers and stuff. So let's like throw one of the weirder reverbs on it and like a touch of delay, I guess. And some chorus, why not? So that gives us this. So that one should be super cool. Still got to finish some sessions on that. A lot of sound design still left to do too. And then this one. Bam. This is the hang drum, actually, right there. Which I got to re-render all the samples because I just hadn't mixed them yet. But same kind of idea, different articulations and rolls and... And then you get all the effects and stuff, so we can put that through. Like mess low on this one sounds really good, and then let's get like the sticks or something maybe. Yeah, sticks and then like the felt mallet I think sounds really good. There we go. All right, so this from a hang drum. I love weird noises. Or, of course, you know, like I have like the lush delay or lush reverb and, you know, throw some chorus and room mic and stuff on it, and you can get something a little more. So neat. Yeah. Good stuff. A lot of work left to do, though. Many, many, many more work to be done. How long did it take you to learn to create your sound design, your own sounds? I mean, I'm constantly learning shit and trying things and whatever. I mean, I've been doing music for many moons now. You know, it's just been a thing I just constantly do. I just tried to make a habit of, like, if I'm making a noise with a thing and I like that thing, I will save the preset. And if I'm, you know, recording a thing, I'll try and put it through different effects to see what happens, and, you know, just kind of put it in the mental spank bank of sound ideas and whatever. So, you know, it's not really like a skill you practice and get good at. I think it's just something you fuck around with and then save interesting ideas. And then if you do that for, you know, as long as I've been doing stuff, you eventually build up a pretty massive collection of things. In your Warhammer video, Warhammer Like Show found Aura's Volt immensely useful. Hey, nice. Thank you. I use Decent Sampler on my iPhone. Cool. Yeah, I need to try that. I don't have an iPhone, but I've always been curious about like how Decent Sampler runs on iOS. I was so surprised though, man, how well it ran on the Raspberry Pi. Like I know that Decent Sampler supports Linux. I kind of like forgot that it did just because I, you know, didn't mess around with Linux much. And then yeah, I was shocked. Like based on my experience with the rest of the Linux plugins I had tried, Decent Sampler, just like I installed it and I opened it and then I put a library in it and it just ran, and I was like, oh, holy fuck, that's great. What have I missed so far? Well, you know, played all the games and did all that stuff, and then was just showing some sessions here, and then showing a few things I made, because I'm packing a bunch of stuff to move, and I've just been on this like mad dash sampling spree to, sample all the cool things I have before I pack them away for moving, and then turn them into new things for forms. So yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think anyone else has any other burning questions. Doesn't look like it. So I guess that's it. Anyways, cool. Thanks for hanging, y'all. The core, available on Steam. Wishlist it down below. Play the demo or join the playtest. There's a couple days left. And I'll be back eventually. I don't really have any motivation to work on videos right now, if I'm being honest. So I'll make a new video at some point. Probably. I've been working on a couple in the background, but like I just don't fucking care. I don't want to make a video right now. I will want to make one eventually, but not right now. As you can tell, I've been very busy and have better things to do. So that's it. It's dinner time for me. It's bedtime for my wife. And which means I got to go tuck her and the dogs in, eat dinner, and get back to work. So that's it. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining me. Check out the core. Check out Forms Tongues on Gumroad. And don't forget to tip your waitresses. That's it. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, everybody.